Hey y'all! So today is a fun day because we're going to talk about sharing. So there are lots of different ways to share, and while you should always stretch yourself and try to get outside of your box a little bit, I think first and foremost we want to find the way that we share most comfortably, that fits best with our personality type. And our personality types are different. Hello! So our sharing styles are going to be different.
I am more of a yellow personality type, and so my most comfortable way to share is more through one-on-ones or very small groups of people. I am not a fan of doing classes. That's not my most favorite thing. I do them when I need to, but it's definitely not where I feel the most comfortable. And so the first thing is to be a product of the product. If you are not using the oils and creating those instances where people go, well, what's that? Then that's you're leaving out so many opportunities to share. I cannot tell you the number of people that have enrolled just because I passed some Thieves hand sanitizer or a deep relief or whatever it might have been to them because they had a need at the moment, and I said, well, here, try this. So honestly, that's my biggest way, is just to share and to be using the products. One-on-ones are great. I love to meet people, at the coffee shop. I'll schedule just a drop-in kind of thing at the coffee shop that I live near and just say, hey, I'm going to be here between this time and this time. If you're interested in learning about this stuff, if you've never tried oils, or even if you're new to oils, I open that up to whoever wants to just come and learn more about it. I take my little starter kit and I go through the oils, and then I listen to their needs, and then I say, okay, well, here's what you need, and I just offer that up. Sometimes it's the premium starter kit, sometimes it's the Thieves kit, and then of course the Nixia kit. So listen, you have to listen to their needs, and then tell them, well, here's some things that I think would help. So one-on-ones are great. I love my coffee and oils setup that I have going. And then obviously always be sharing and being a product of the product.
So that is a perfect example of how different personalities work differently. So one-on-ones and coffee and oils is not my thing. I love teaching one-on-one classes. I love to go to people's houses or some common place where I can crisscross applesauce on the floor or in a comfy couch. And I take my starter kit, right? I don't take every product that Young Living makes. I take my starter kit and we do the same thing. It's just a different vibe. It's just a different feel. And I go through the things. And by the way, if you don't know all the things, if you want to learn more about the starter kit and you want to learn how to share, in the pin post of Essential Living, all of this is there. It's how to teach a class, how to host a class, how to do a one-on-one. There's a starter kit post where you can learn more about the power that's in the starter kit and all that stuff. So your resources are there, and if you don't know where they are or how to find them, please reach out and ask, because that's why we put them there, because you kind of need to be exploring that stuff. So I love to teach classes. So if you're hearing this and you hear what we're saying and you're like, I think I'm more like Leslie, reach out to Leslie. She would love to give you guidance on how to do a one-on-one better. If you want to teach classes, reach out to me. But a really common area that if you're going to share in this business, if you're going to share with people, you've got to be using social media, because it's stupid not to. It is at your fingertips, and it's how we live life in front of people. So just get comfortable with that, because I don't care what your personality type is, you can still share effectively on social media. And we're going to do a whole post or a whole video and post on social media sharing. But just know that those are the three basic ways I feel like that we share the most. We share on social media always, and that does not mean putting up ads. Don't do it, but we'll talk about that later. And it means doing classes, if you can do classes, and it means sharing one-on-one and just being a friend and listening to people and learning how to do that the best. So kind of this is some more of that soul searching, like how do I share best? Figure it out and do it, right? Figure it out and take action, because learning stuff means nothing if you're not doing something with what you learn. So, yay, that's how to share. See you tomorrow.